welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than I typically film because it's going to be one night in my life. We're going to kind of do a fall nighttime routine as we get into the fall season. We're kind of trying to figure out what our routine even is, and we also just moved, as you guys know, so we're really trying to just figure out what that looks like every single day for us. And then on top of it, we are also going to deep clean the house tonight. I feel like I've not done an actual reset of our house since we moved. Just here and there I've cleaned, obviously, like wiped on the counters and stuff like that, but I haven't like taken things off, gone and actually cleaned underneath like the books and decor we haven't emptied out our fridge and done the fridge, bathrooms. I want to steam the floors, vacuum the floors, all that stuff. So that's what today's video is. I'm actually about to go to spin, already in my workout set for the day. This is my spin outfit of the night. I'm wearing this top that's from TNA. This is one of my favorite workout brands. It's actually Aritzia's like activewear, and I always just like love the shape of all of their tops. It's probably my #1 favorite top. I have it in so many different colors. It's called the mini bra, and then these are actually not TNA. I don't feel like the TNA leggings are tall enough for me, but my favorite are these ones that I actually got from Monday Swimwear a really long time ago. I don't even know if they sell them anymore, but I really like how high-waisted they are. They remind me of the Lululemon line, so that's my outfit. And then I just have on my Aritzia socks, and obviously I will wear spin shoes when I get to the class. Let's make our pre-workout. I do dates. These are the ones that are from Trader Joe's. They're organic pitted. I like to get the pitted ones. It's just one step easier. So I do some of these, and then I'm gonna drizzle some peanut butter. That one's kind of hard. I love the soft ones. If you feel like you wouldn't like dates, you should give them a try. I definitely thought it was gonna be a food I didn't like, because I thought the texture would be like weird in my teeth, but I really like them. They kind of taste like caramel a little bit, and the reason I like to have them before spin is because they have fast digesting carbs in them. They have 26 grams of sugar for 3 days. Really good to have before a workout, especially one that's so high intensity like spin, because it gives you that fast burst of energy. And then I like to pair them with some peanut butter, mostly just because it tastes good with the peanut butter, but it does, with the fat, add a little bit more substance where I'm staying fuller for longer, which again is important for something like spin because you're burning a lot of calories during spin. And then sea salt is also just for flavor, but these do have natural electrolytes in them. This is Celtic sea salt. Here's our perfect pre-workout snack. Also, this tastes a million times better if you freeze them. For some reason, when you freeze them, it like tastes like a literal candy bar. The texture is really good too, but they're also good not frozen. I'm gonna have this, and then I'm also gonna make myself a water, but I'm gonna put electrolytes in the water and I drink that during my workout. I think I'm just gonna do a half scoop today because you can also overdo it with the electrolytes. So the electrolytes that I like, these ones are the Goal Ultima. You can find these at Sprouts, Whole Foods, and you can also get them on Amazon. I don't really need more than half of a scoop, especially because I got some on the dates, which are so good. Okay, it's a little bit later, home from spin. My face is literally tomato because if you've ever been to a spin class, you know it's high intensity, but like the room gets so hot because everybody's sweating in there, and like the mirror will fog up, and I pretty much sweat out all of my toxins and all of my thoughts and everything, and it's literally my favorite thing in the world. I always have so much fun. It was a lot of fun tonight, but the instructor that I go to here is so hard. Like, I get challenged every single class that I go. Like, I feel like it's honestly very humbling, especially if I take a couple days off, which if you've been keeping up with the vlogs, you know that my stomach was hurting, and it's still like slightly hurting a little bit. Nothing serious is going on. It just like my stomach has been upset from eating certain things that I don't typically eat all the time. And for some reason this past weekend, like we just went to a few places that I don't always go like back to back, and something upset my stomach, and I've just been kind of like taking it easy since. So I didn't go to the gym multiple days this week, and then also I haven't spun for almost 4 days. So even taking a 4-day break, I feel it at spin. So today was pretty hard. And then on top of it, I went to one of my favorite instructors that always pushes the class in general. So hence why I look like a tomato. My hair also gets completely messed up at spin. Like I could never go to spin and then wear my hair out unless I were to do like a slick back bun. But even then, like it just is frizzy and disgusting. So usually I try to line up the nights that I spin for a hair wash day. So I'm gonna wash my hair tonight. I'm gonna show you guys all the products that I use and everything, but I actually I'm out of shampoo and conditioner, so I'm gonna run to Ulta really quickly we'll do a haul, and then I'll actually take a shower. Something I really want to do tonight is take the sheets off our bed, wash the sheets, and then also I want to switch our duvet cover. If you've been keeping up with the vlogs, then you saw that I got this duvet set when we slept on the air mattress the night before we moved in, like before our moving boxes got here, because we didn't have any of our blankets or anything. And I've just been washing it and putting it back on our bed because I really like the little like plain stripes, because from far away you can barely even tell that it's striped, but I think I missed the thicker stripes that we had in our other house, so I'm gonna switch to those. I just washed them also, and then I'm gonna switch up the bed tonight. And then also we have a lot of clothes to put away. This isn't even dirty laundry. This is just like when I try things on and don't end up wearing them, I collect a pile so that I can put everything away where they're meant to be. So I'm hoping I can get a bunch of loads done tonight. Okay, just got home from Ulta. I got a restock of my favorite shampoo and conditioner. This one is from the Redken All Soft line. This is just like the refillable packets. So I get the shampoo and the conditioner, and then I also saw this when I was checking out. I love Morphe, and I've really been needing a new translucent powder. I love the pink one and the white one from Laura Mercier, so I wanted to see if this is like a dupe. Coco's currently eating that. So that's everything I got. Okay, just got out of the shower. The sun's about to go down. I also wanted to talk about something in this video because I feel like nighttime routines and morning routines look so aesthetic online, and even though I do love to like add habits into my routine, especially at nighttime, that make me relax, I just feel like I've always been open on my channel about the fact that I've had anxiety, and I just wanted to say that today in today's video because I know that a lot of people do struggle with anxiety, especially towards the end of the day. If you have trouble falling asleep, if you have insomnia, literally any mental health issues. I have struggled with anxiety pretty much my entire life, and I've been in and out of therapy. I just want to say thank you to Grow Therapy for sponsoring today's video. Working with them just made me realize that I did want to talk about that in today's video because it's something that I've personally struggled with. Therapy is one of the #1 habits that I incorporated into my life that taught me how to relax and taught me how to incorporate really important habits into my life that are good for my mental health, and also just having someone to talk to. So I wanted to share them with you guys if you have been struggling to find a therapist that you love, or if you've just been in general struggling to get into a therapist. Something that I personally love about Grow Therapy is that it's not one size fits all care. You can search Grow to find your own therapist that fits your values, your needs, and also your preferences. It's an easy to use platform. It's covered by 50+ insurance plans. There's also no subscription, so there's no like commitment if you sign up that you have to go for a certain amount of time. I feel like that always kind of leads me away from online services that I find, but Grow Therapy does not. And also there's so many licensed diverse providers on Grow Therapy, so if you guys want to check them out, I'm going to link them down below. Again, I just want to say thank you to Grow Therapy for sponsoring today's video. Let's go dry my hair before it gets too dry, and then we'll start making dinner and do the rest of the routine. Just finished my hair as you guys saw, and then I washed my face. The only product that I use on my hair after I do my shampoo and conditioner in the shower is this blow dry serum. The bottom of my hair, as you can see, like when I clip it back, it's not perfect because if I was wearing my hair out, I would round brush it with the flex and then I would do the curler. But you'll see later on tonight, I put my hair in overnight curlers, so it doesn't really have to be perfect. I just like it to be dried, and I like to use the curling attachment because I just feel like it's setting my hair up for being more curly rather than straight. So that's why I like to use the curling attachment instead of the blow dry bar. Okay, for dinner tonight, I want to do beef and broccoli. I feel like even though I love cooking and I love recipes and stuff, I typically cook very easy throughout the week. If I ever want to try like a fun recipe, it'll be on like a Saturday night date night, or I'll make something that like cooks throughout the day that's more fun. But on the nights that we just like walk Coco, go to the gym, that sort of thing, I like to have something super quick. Like I'm super hungry right now, especially because I went to spin. So if you follow me on TikTok, then you guys would have seen a grocery haul. I didn't show you guys a grocery haul in my week of my life / like weekend of my life, just because I'm really trying not to overlap any videos. I'm telling you, this is about to be one of the simplest recipes. This is just an Angus beef, some olive oil to cook the meat in. This is my favorite sauce. It's Japanese barbecue sauce. Really delicious. I'm gonna put some toasted sesame seeds on top. This is the rice that we use. We have a rice cooker. And then we're also going to use some frozen broccoli to make the beef and broccoli. will always light a candle at night and pour myself a fun drink. We're gonna do all the safe. I'm vlogging. This is the absolute best cleaning spray. This is where we do laundry. I actually really like that our laundry is stacked. Also, this just saves so much room. But I'm gonna dry our sheets. I just washed the sheets, and then I also am gonna put in a load of my workout clothes. And then I'm gonna steam the bathroom. I know it sounds so extra to steam the floors, but this is just from Amazon. And it's pretty much like vacuuming. You just plug it in, it heats up in like 5 seconds, and then it gets really, really hot. And you can actually wash all the pads at the bottom, so every week they're clean. And then it just makes your floors in your bathroom, and then you can also do them all over your wood floors too. More like disinfected and clean. It just makes me feel better. But I'm just gonna do the bathroom tonight, especially because I do my makeup and stuff in the bathroom. I just feel like sometimes it gets on the floor. It's cool because this laundry machine uses AI and it will sense how heavy the load is. So literally all you have to do is hit yes. I have so many darks right now that I have to do 2 loads. Okay, a little bit later you can still hear our laundry machine going, but I just washed some of Hunter's loads. Mine are in the dryer, and we just made our bed. I'm so excited to sleep in these sheets. This makes me feel very homey. Also tonight, because this really reminds me of our Arizona house. Feels so much better after cleaning. I literally can't even tell you. I'm about to make myself some dessert. I switch up my dessert every single night, but I've been on a kick to make sweet and salty, so I have some popcorn and some chocolate chips. This is just a really good combo, especially if I'm ever like watching a show. But like I said, I have dessert every single night. Another thing I like to have every night is peppermint tea. That is more just to like settle my stomach, and it's really just like a wind down for me. I will say I haven't been doing it as much in this place because our kitchen doesn't have a lot of outlets, and we kind of have to move things around to get to the outlets. So it's kind of creating an extra step for us to make tea at night. Now that I'm actually just thinking of it right now, I think I should move the tea kettle into the coffee corner and plug it in there. And I'll just make tea in there all night. Maybe we'll do that. There is the popcorn bowl. Looks so good. Coco's always right next to me whenever I'm pouring myself food. Okay, you guys, I moved the kettle into the coffee corner. This is an update, by the way. If you've been following along with our coffee corner, we got the new knobs on here, which you guys saw, and then I've just been thrifting things to put on this. This is the ice bucket that I got on eBay that I told you guys about. I already had this from Malibu Farms. All of our coffee pods. I got this thrifted from Casey's mom's sale. She actually got this in France, I'm pretty sure. It's like the most beautiful plate. I used to keep my jewelry on there, but I thought it was really pretty on here. And then all of that is from Crate and Barrel. Never even thought to put the Smeg on here, but it looks cute and it'll be nice to always have it plugged in. Now I need to grab a coffee mug. I already grabbed my peppermint tea. Let's go. Got a little teacup. I like the smaller teacups because then it like concentrates the tea a little bit more, and then I can drink it a lot faster before I fall asleep. But that pretty much wraps up the entire nighttime routine. Obviously it's a little bit different every night. Like tonight we did some cleaning. Obviously we don't steam the floors every single night, but pretty much everything that we did is the same but different. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.